2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, hi everyone, we're coming to you live on. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Serge Ibaka.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's Smart. Then there's...
Wow. The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
LeBron against Porter. Knocked away. Stolen by Levine. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. And they double up James. Here's Pirtle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Porter against LeBron. Porter kicks to Levine. Over Smart.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
James in the post, guarded by Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to James. And James throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Boy, what explosiveness, what force around the rim by Zach LaVine.
James, the pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jackson looking around. Levine with it, now guarded by Smart. Knocks it loose, stolen by Smart. James wide open. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
On the wing, Levine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
The shot by LeBron, no good. Near the three-point line, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
It's all tied in Toronto. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And before...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is anybody...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. They've got Pirtle, Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Smart in at the 2.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by LaVine.
Porter against LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
And that too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Outside, Porter. Back to Jackson. LaVine wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. To the middle, here's LeBron.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Porter. Outside Jackson. Over Beverley. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Beverley. Dishes it to Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
56 seconds left in the first half. On wing, Porter. Covered by LeBron. Good work there as it goes. Ibaka's got his second basket.
Well, you like to see Serge Ibaka be assertive on the offensive end, particularly on the interior.
Here's James. And no good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart kicks to Beverly. Love outside. Sinks the triple. Love's got 12 in the game.
When a player is cooking, what happens? The aggressiveness turns up. Kevin Love is hunting for shots right now.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Toronto. Ibaka. Dishes to Levine. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
And here's James outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good, what a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 12 points, and that's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Reggie Jackson out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Ibaka. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. It's a 1-point game.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Beverly, the pass to Pirtle. He dishes it to James. Back to Pirtle. And it's Toronto with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine double team. It's Porter. It's out the key. Back to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
For 3, Levine. Love grabs the board. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Beverly against Levine. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Love. Over Jackson. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pirtle against Levine. Passes it to Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
James looking around. And And they double up LeBron. He kicks it to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And Porter drops them both. Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. The pass to Love. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Back to LeBron.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Good on both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jackson passes to Ibaka. The dish to Porter. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson against Beverly. Pass to James. With 1 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron from that range put as many bodies.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Kevin Love out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard. To the inside, here's James. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bean passes to McGee. Here is Porter, defended by Poeltl. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep 3 from Levine. Good work defensively by Smart.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Beverly, the feed to Poeltl. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Raptors trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Porter. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. LeBron kicks to Smart. Back to LeBron. Love trying to break loose. Here's Jackson. And the shot is long. Jackson against James. Love wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range.
This is why you can't lose sight of Kevin Love even for a millisecond. He's an absolute sniper from deep.
Pass to Porter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
James, the pass to Love. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. It's hauled in by Beverly. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. James outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
LeBron finding a way to come up with with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
Levine against Smart. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And Pirtle pulls it down. LeBron drives in. McGee with the block. Beverly against Jackson. Kicks it to McGee. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Lets a floater go. Ibaka. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
Ibaka hits both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Beverly against Jackson. Good!
Well, just good solid use of the pick and roll. Patrick Beverly, ball in his hands, looking quite comfortable.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. 1 play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, David. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
They get the rebound. Kick out to Levine. And again, Toronto no up. James outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.